Greetings, squirms and worms, and welcome to my journaling ecosystem. The reason why I'm making this journaling ecosystem is because I've noticed something. These people, and I'm not naming names, because what works for them certainly does not work for me, but I just want to dispel the propaganda that I'm seeing. You do not need 7 fucking notebooks or 7 journals. You do not need a media journal separate from a planner, separate from a fashion curriculum journal, separate from a gardening journal, separate from whatever the hell. I've seen junk journals be separated from diary-ish journals, which can help if you want to do it that way. But for the people with the AA, the AD, or shit, the DD, one notebook can also just work. I have one notebook that I use as my planner, my junk journal, my diary, my brain dump, my brainstorming, my ideas, as a little sketchbook. I makes a lot of doodles in there. Now, I hear you asking, how do you keep organized? Well, this is where the other notebooks go. Let's see, I tricked you. So, after finishing this journal, you'll see in between there's highlighted parts of it. So, I take those highlighted parts and I sort them into things. So I have changed my brain chemistry type of journal with writing advice and things like that. I have a cooking journal, cooking book. Then I have the only other journal I have is a gardening journal. It's that little thing right next to the page, right next to the notebook. I use this honestly for everything. So I have a monthly summary at the end of it, and before every month I have monthly goals that I tab with a sticky note so I can know where it is. I also do have a fashion curriculum little notebook, but what I do is I take notes in this one. And then after I'm done with the whole thing, I set aside an afternoon to just rewrite everything into the separate notebooks. Because I feel jumping from all the notebooks and what if I have an idea? Now I have to rummage for my idea notebook and whatever. It just does not work for my brain. So this is permission. If you're like me, don't feel you have to start a book journal. Don't feel you have to start the whole shebang or have a separate scrap journal, whatever. You don't have to. You can just have one. And yeah, it looks a bit shit, but I'm not gonna put this in a museum, so it's fine. And that's the whole thing is just for me to look back on the years. Eventually, hopefully when I'm 80 or something, I can have a whole couple of years worth of entertainment just flipping through these, because honestly it's so fun and exciting to just flip through them, see what has happened and everything. And this chaos just embodies me so fucking well. So if you're chaotic like me and you don't like organizing things all at once, or 7 notebooks overwhelms the shit out of you, because a book journal, I don't want to speak about every book I read. Sometimes I want to forget. So, I just plop in this book, I've read them, and, my general 5-star review. If I want to, expand more, I'll put it in, but, it's not needed. And that's why the summary is there as well. I'm gonna, at the end of the year, I'll have a summary of every single book I've read. Not a summary, what I felt about them, what they taught me, did they teach me anything, whatever. And books I didn't finish reading, because I do that a lot too. So yeah, it's very cute. Here's my little gardening journal. It's literally just notes about what I'm changing in my garden, because that's a work in progress and everything, and it's so fucking confusing because I've I've learned other things, but I swear the sunlight changes, and suddenly the plot of land I thought only got 4 hours of direct sunlight gets 7. So it's constantly changing, and like the different types of seeds, because I have these like yellow beans. I'll put like an image up on the screen for you. They just don't want to grow. I like they're sprouting and stuff, but they get like a centimeter big and they just like wither. And I know it can be damp and stuff, but like everything else around it is fine. So are these specific beans just very sensitive to moisture? Is it like a dry kind of bean? If anyone knows, please help me. I'm struggling. I've also just like my peas, I've just decided I'm gonna move them. I'm not gonna plant them in the summer, because even in the shade they like snap and wither. And I have a bunch of problems, you know how it is. Okay, I'm still learning. It's like my second year of like full gardening. So yeah, but one day it's gonna be like a food forest. So yeah, enjoy the rest of the flip through. Also, I have dirty bandages. More on the fucking plant thing now that I'm thinking about it. I also have these little like bubbles or like clouds in my notebook. That's like little ideas and things. I also do like a lot of journal prompts. Do that. That really helps with organization and like learning about yourself and stuff. And it's just fun. It's so fun. And lists. Make a lot of lists. Make a lot of brainstorms. Brain dumps. And stick in little notes and things you find. You'll really like them. I also made little zines and stuck them in there. I need like to make a proper zine, but I don't have many ideas. That might be a video though. Oh, and here's the end of my second notebook, my current notebook. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got some ideas. Bye.